She wasn't a woman, she was a weapon. Born sometime around 1157, she lived only to kill. Not for love, not for family, only for war. The Genpei War from 1180 to 1185 was her stage, and there was no place for weakness. Tomoe Gozen was no ordinary woman. She was a samurai, one of the few who feared no bloodshed. Time did not spare her. War did not make exceptions. But she was not a human. She was a machine for slaughter, and she reveled in it. In 1184, the Battle of Ichinotani, she was there. Not among the women, not behind the men, but at the very heart of the battle. As one of the most skilled fighters of the Minamoto clan, she fought at the front lines, expecting no help. Every strike was lethal. Every step was the knowledge that she wasn't a woman among men. She was death itself. Tomoe, as legend has it, is often portrayed as a woman fighting alongside men, but this version is heavily romanticized. Historians argue that her combat skills were so outstanding that she was regarded as one of the leading commanders of the Minamoto army. During the Battle of Ichinotani, she killed several enemy commanders and brought their heads back to camp as proof of her victory. But the hidden truths of her role in the battle remain in the shadows. There are whispers that she was not just a warrior, but perhaps even a military strategist, or even an informant for the Minamoto, though these theories are often dismissed by historians. The hidden pages of her life reveal that Tomoe Gozen was far more complex than simply a brilliant female fighter. In one of the lesser-known chronicles written in the late 12th century, it's claimed that her mother came from a noble family, and her father was one of the high-ranking warriors of the time. This raises the question, was her role in the Genpei War not just a twist of fate, but part of a carefully orchestrated political alliance? There were few women who could alter the course of history in the samurai world, and Tomoe may have been one of them. But what was her true role in the Minamoto army? The story of her heroics at Ichinotani isn't the only truth about her. In some sources, it is said that she was close to one of the top commanders, Minamoto no Yoshinaka. It's notable that during this time, there was a brutal political conflict among the samurai, and it's believed that she could have used her battle prowess as a tool of manipulation in the court intrigues, a fact that remained hidden from most of her allies. When the war ended in 1185 and the Taira were destroyed, the fate of Tomoe Gozen became a mystery. Historians assert that her name vanished from records, and rumors have it that she became a nun. But that's just part of the myth. Another version suggests that Tomoe was betrayed, possibly even murdered by one of her former allies, when she sought to retire, but remained a dangerous figure for the ruling Minamoto clan. There's no proof of this, but unverified accounts claim that Tomoe may have fallen victim to political intrigue toward the end of her life. It would make sense. A woman with her power and influence among the warriors could have easily become a threat to the ruling authorities. Her real fate remains unknown. Myths and legends shroud her name, making it impossible to separate fact from fiction. History failed to record what became of her after the war. No traces of her name appeared in government documents or historical records. But one thing was clear. During her time, her name invoked terror. Her body may have vanished, but her legend became immortal.